Hey, great morning to you all. Before I get started, I want to let you guys know this is a very quick live. I won't be out here like I am normally, but I will give you some loving reminders to start your week with. So I'll do a quick run of what I usually say, but with no real topics attached this morning, okay? All right, so guys, I hope you all woke up grateful for your day. And I hope you've reminded yourself of all of the things that you have to be grateful for. And I hope you've set that high vibe. And I hope when you're seeing any type of limit, you're getting creative. And I hope when you're seeing an obstacle, you're taking the time to learn. Like I always say, when you're seeing setbacks, I hope you're assessing and reassessing and redirecting. Because I'll quickly remind you again this morning, the universe is never working against you. What's sourcing your soul energetically for your unique experience here is infinite unconditional love and the power of the all-knowing. It loves you no matter what you're doing, what simple choices you're making, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what you're saying, no matter what you're doing. Right? Guys, I tell you all the time, nothing outside of you matters more than your well-being. Not any person, place, situation, circumstance, or scenario that you have to live is greater than the power of your soul. So, you are able and very capable to maintain your well-being and being okay no matter what. No matter what you have to live. All right? And you got to live it to learn it. Simple as that. So, you got to live to learn. If you're creating a constant in your life, you're not living. You're not putting yourself first, well, then you're not getting the most out of your experience. It's as simple as that. Like I say every day, we're brand new people when we wake up. We choose who we want to be during that day, regardless of what we have to live. But what we genuinely choose to allow for ourselves, also, too, you got to take a look at. This is why you got to surround yourself with people that actually genuinely love you. Because whether you're loving yourself or not, yes, you're very capable. It's very possible for somebody else to love you. But unless you're loving yourself wholeheartedly, you cannot wholeheartedly love another. That's as simple as that. Anyway, bunch of loving reminders for you all to start your week. I want you guys to set a high vibe. I don't want you to be hiccuped through anything this week. You got this no matter what it is. Like I tell you all the time, have a bring it on attitude because there's learning in everything. There's nothing happening to us, and nothing's good or bad. Everything is for us to learn, no matter what it is. Whether it's interactions we have, whether it's relationships we have, whether it's situations, circumstances, any of it. I say it all the time. Everything is for learning. It's for learning how to be a better being to yourself. And it's for learning how to get the most out of this experience with the least effort possible. Because nothing is supposed to take so much effort. There should be an ease in your life, not always effort. And if you're putting a substantial amount of effort into anything, that's your life force you're putting in there. Seriously. So we give our energy to our thoughts. We give our energy to our actions. We give our energy to our way of being, to our insistence of things, our resistance to things, what we allow to be our things. This is not new stuff. So, I encourage y'all, set your high vibe. When you see your limits, get creative. When you see your obstacles, hey, Take the time to learn. When you're seeing those setbacks, hey, you need to reassess, assess, and redirect. The universe doesn't block you from things for no reason. But we get so stuck in our own beings and looking outwards that we don't sometimes take the time to look within and ask our own self, what is the learning here? And I encourage you all to do it. Like I tell you guys all the time, practice the pause. Any reaction that you're having in your body lasts from 60 to 90 seconds should you allow it to remain like that. Why does it have to happen? To restabilize your being. We get so caught up in these emotional states about things that we give meaning to, and like I say it all the time, something can only affect you to the same magnitude that you give it meaning in your life. Simple. Don't give stuff so much meaning. Seek the learning in everything. All right? Just some simple loving reminders. Guys, I'm not staying out here this morning. Want y'all to be grateful for everything coming your way, no matter how hard it is to endure, because there's learning in everything. I tell you that all the time. I haven't said anything new out here that I don't say on a regular basis. But while you're stuck in the, oh, that's good, or oh, that's bad, you're not seeing the learning. So you got to sit back and you got to learn. Because that's all life is. It's an experience. Merely an experience. All right? But get the most out of it while you're here. Why wouldn't you want to? Simple. Guys, love yourself unconditionally no matter what. I tell you all the time, that's how you work in alignment with your truest power. You want to harness your greatness, you want to harness your power, you want to make things possible, well, hey, be in alignment with what's given you life. What is that? Say it all the time. Infinite, unconditional love and the power of the all-knowing. So if you're questioning yourself, if you're doubting yourself, if you're shaming, blaming, judging yourself, well, guess what? You're working in total opposition to what's given you life. Anyway, a bunch of love and reminders to set the week, set the pace for your week. Hey, be grateful for every little piece of learning, because that is how you level up. Awareness is key. Knowledge is power. But there is no greater power than what's giving you life today. So harness your greatness and harness your being and harness that power. Because genuinely, the universe has given you every single thing that you need. Hey, great morning, Smitty. Love ya. Have a great day. Make it a magical one. Listen, honestly, the universe has given you every single thing that you need within your soul to govern your experience accordingly here. We mismanage our own beings. We mismanage everything about us. We create automatic systems that are destructive within our beings. Hey, we got to get it right and work in alignment to what's actually given us life. Because from that point, anything and everything is possible. How could it not be? What's fueling us, loves us unconditionally, knows everything about everything that's ever been created in this existence. But what you choose to do is your choice. And we do have an energetic being before this physical self. But are you fighting your own being, or actually listening and trusting your soul? Or are you stuck in being who you believe yourself to be? Based on what? Everything you're looking back at. So while you're looking back, like I've said it before, while you're looking back, hanging on to your past, you can't create anything new. You just can't. Your hands are full. And this is why I've encouraged everybody to let some shit go, so that you can create some new in your life for you. Why? Because you matter the most in your experience. How could you not? Seriously. Don't give so much meaning to things that shouldn't hold that meaning. take the emotion out of it and let the logic kick in. And when the logic kicks in, you see things very clearly. But while you're stuck in that emotional state, you don't see anything clearly. This is why I've encouraged you all also too, any type of reaction you have, to practice the pause. Breathe life into your being. Allow another one to govern themselves from their own free will, but govern yourself from your own free will, and not from what has been installed in you and what you believe about yourself that has been put there by other people who are miserable, who are unloving, who are traumatized, who are hurt, who are shameful, who are blameful, who are judgmental. Because that's why we do it to ourselves. You got to get past that. How do you get past that? Stop believing you're a victim of all of it. Because like I've said too, you're not a victim of life. Nothing is happening to you. But you can get it right within your own being to govern yourself through no matter what is happening. You can be okay. Guys, I'm off today. Got a lot of things to do. I want you guys to set that high vibe, set that high pace. Be grateful for anything coming. Seek the learning in everything. Like I say all the time, there's no good or bad. As long as you're looking for the learning. And that unshackles you from so much. You're not judging yourself, you're not blaming yourself, and you're certainly not, being self-destructive when you understand that you're learning. How can learning be self-destructive? No, it's empowering. I say it all the time also, there is no bigger adventure and nothing more that you need to learn about than your own being and why you operate the way you do. That's when you can change it. Guys, I love you all. You're sourced by an infinite, unconditional love that loves you, no matter what you're doing. I encourage you all, like I do every day, be a better being for yourself. Make it easier on yourself during your experience. Doesn't matter what you got to live. Okay, much love. See you tomorrow. Hey, definitely. Smitty, I love you. Have a great day, bro. Guys, encourage y'all, be a better being only for your own beings. It has nothing to do with another person. And I tell you guys that all the time. It's not about another person. It's about what you have to endure and what your programming has been, and whether you're still playing victim to life or not, whether you're seeing things in a healthy manner or not. Like I say all the time, look at your own thoughts. Are they being helpful to you, or are they being harmful to you? Stuff you got to check. And I've had a lot of that stuff going on in my own being. But I refuse to harness myself to anything that is not mine. No. I'm an empath. I can feel a lot. But I can observe and not absorb. I absorb at my free will and my choice. But that's because I love and honor and respect my own being more than I ever have. Why? Because I'm lucky to be sitting here alive, breathing right now this morning. And I am grateful for that. Today wasn't promised to me or anybody on this planet. And I've said it millions of times, okay? Guys, get the most out of your experience. How do you do that? You be grateful for it. Simple. Understand that what's fueling you is greater than any person in your face, any situation you live in, any circumstance, anything that you could possibly live in this experience. So harness that within your being and own your power. And get it right. Because anything that you're living, like I say, is your simple choices that allow that for yourself. And I've said it a million times. I'm quite clear about the learning that I have to live. And it's intense all the time. Why? Because I'm an intense being. So how could my learning not be intense? But like I say all the time also do, hey, bring it on. Because that's all it is learning. And I'm fully aware of that. I love y'all. Have a magical day. Get the most out of it. I've been out here 15 minutes. It was a quick live. A lot of love and reminders. Haven't said anything new here this morning, guys. Just a bunch of reminders. Don't let anything outside of you govern your own being. Govern your being from the state that you are being governed by, from what's fueling you, which is infinite unconditional love and the power of the all-knowing. So trust your own self and what your higher self has been telling you. Because if you don't, you're working in opposition to it. And man, the backlash is real. Get in alignment with your true power. Own that, use that, and be that creative being that you are. Say it again. When you see a limit, get creative. When you see an obstacle, take the time to learn. There's key information that you need to level up so that you will never put yourself in those situations again. When you're seeing setbacks, I'll tell you again like I do all the time. The universe is never working against you. It is you that is working against your own being. Stop, assess, reassess, and redirect. You don't need to make things as hard as they are by being harder on yourself than you need to be. Okay? Guys, get the most out of your day. Why? Tell you again, like I do all the time, you matter the most in your experience. How could you not? I love you all. Have a great day. Set a high vibe and glide through anything this week that comes along your way. Seek the learning. There's no good and there's no bad. Remember that. Deal with shit head on. Head on. Don't shy away from nothing. Why? Because your experience matters and you matter. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.